What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined by my dad, Sean, and today, reactions to the classics. It is time for another Eurovision battle, Dad. This time, we're going to be throwing it back to the late 60s, early 70s, man. Thanks to our longtime patron and Eurovision connoisseur, John, for suggesting this one for us today, man. He's dubbing this the UK Toys Battle, as we have Jack in the Box by Cloudar Rogers versus Puppet on a String by Sandie Shaw. And we are going to start with Jack in the Box.
Yeah, before we even start, I'll say if these videos get blocked, there'll be a Vimeo link below. You'll be able to hear the music, but you won't be able to see what we're watching, so check that out. But hopefully they won't get blocked. Let's jump into Jack in the Box. During the late 60s, and these are John's write-ups as well, by the way. During the late 60s and 70s, the UK entered a distinctive type of MOR pop, middle-of-the-road pop, sound that suited the soundscape of the contest like a tailor-made glove. The UK was never out of the top 10 and often in the top 5, securing many second places. They had the most amount of runner-up positions in Eurovision history. I don't know if that's good or not. Cloudar Rogers was born in Northern Ireland in 1947. In 1963, she was invited by Jim Reeves to perform at the Grand Ole Opry in Tennessee. Later, she's a frequent visitor to TV studios. In 1966, she had a hit with Stormy Weather and other top 5 hits.
She then sought the UK selection at the 71 Eurovision Song Contest. It was the first UK selection procedure that required each entrant to provide a preview video. On the night, she ended up in 4th place. John says he remembers telling other kids at school about the song and was astonished they didn't know it. As a Catholic Northern Irish woman, she received death threats from the IRA, who regarded her as a traitor because of her appearing for the UK. Cloudar continued releasing singles and albums, though nothing reached the popularity of this tune, Jack in the Box. One thing John notes he'd like to add, I think 71 had the most hideous staging backup of any Eurovision. I call it the Barbara Cartland on acid backdrop. So, well, I'm already intrigued to see that here now. So, yeah, man, so we'll get this video going, y'all, and just kind of enjoy it, give our thoughts, and then we'll move on to the next one after this.
Deine Arme und halte mich fest.
Stop, don't say you'll put me down. Love, don't go away. Drop my feet back on the ground. Open your
Very
arms,
pink
let
outfit,
me
bedazzled.
hold me like you know you should. Don't leave me on the shelf. Like a dog you throw away. So sad and lonely.
The iconic early 70s tiny microphone.
Yes.
I'm just your Jack in the Box. You know whenever I'm gonna bounce up and down on my string. I tore your start when it stops. I'm just your Jack in the Box. Because for your love I'd do anything. Who just keeps my heart around? Loves to pull the strings. You, and when it's upside down, look at the way that it swings. I can't help the way I feel. It's you and no one else. Followed you, but oh, too soon. I'm just a doll put back on the shelf. I'm just your Jack in the Box. You know whenever I'm gonna bounce up and down on my string. I tore your start when it stops. I'm just your Jack in the Box. Because for your love I'd do anything. La 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 la
I feel like this should be in a musical.
I know, that's what I was going to say.
Hey, hear what I say. You'll find someday that I've walked away from you. So say, I've got to stay. And from today, it's love that's gonna break through. I'm just your Jack in the Box. You know whenever I'm gonna bounce up and down on my string. I tore your start when it stops. I'm just your Jack in the Box. Because for your love I
Cloudar Rogers, Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Definitely had a very kind of show tunes musical type of a quality to the arrangement on this.
Yeah, I agree, and that's what I was thinking for you. So yeah, it's got the song and dance mixed with when that part's not in and that rhythm's not going on. Then you've got just some early 70s pop stuff going on. I think interesting to watch something from then because we watch a lot of stuff from later years where the staging becomes incredibly important and all of that becomes part of the performance. Where this is kind of what you had in all the variety shows around her. And I'm standing up there singing with this, she's standing there kicking her feet out, doing a little dance. You had the four backing women back there, but that was it,
No,
and the backdrop did suck. He was right.
I was going to say.
Definitely, I don't even know what that was.
John was spot on. Yeah, very, it was just ugly looking. And it was interesting too, because we've done so many reactions to more recent where, the staging is so, bedazzled in a, great production. Whereas this, very bare bones, like you said, just with the four backing. And I think the highlight was that chorus. I'm just your Jack in the Box. Whether love knocks. Just the way the cadence that Rogers was singing in with that. Quite catchy. It's not a surprise to me that at the time it was a hit, and definitely it seems to have that Eurovision quality.
Yeah, she was hooked on the guy, and he knew it, and just kind of pulled her strings, so to speak. So. Now we move on to, speaking of that.
Look at that. You didn't even plan it.
To Puppet on a String. Sandra Goodrich was born a month earlier than Cloudar and grew up in the working class East London district of Dagenham, starting her working life at the now defunct Ford car factory. After dabbling in modeling, she met singer Adam Faith. The Bacharach David song, There's Always Something There to Remind Me, was given to her under the name Sandy Shaw and proved to be a worldwide hit.
This gave her the opportunity to produce more singles and albums with TV guest appearances until her other big hit, this one, Puppet on a String, which won Eurovision in 1967. Wow. Sandy caused controversy by performing barefoot, and I think the delegation wanted a cozy feel to the staging. It looks like she's performing in someone's living room. Since then, she has got into the world of commercial fashion, marrying a top UK fashion designer, Jeff Banks, and other TV appearances and new records.
The song took Eurovision to a new level in pop writing. However, Sandy hated the lyrics and was repelled by its sexist, drivel, and cuckoo clock tune. That's what she said. Oh. John says, personally, I think the tune is Eurovision MOR of the highest order, whatever I think of the lyrics, and proved to project a long-term influence on the musical envelopes that could be pushed. I see it as a Eurovision marker song. High praise from John. Kicking it back old school.
Way back, man.
I wonder if one day that you'll say that you care. If you say you love me madly, I'd gladly be there like a puppet on a string. Love is just like a merry-go-round with all the fun of the fair. One day I'm feeling down on the ground, then I'm up in the air. Are you leading me on? Tomorrow will you be gone?
Is that the tuba just going?
I think
going
so.
in. Got the mirror moving or something here in the back, and we do got some backing singers.
a puppet on a string.
All right, Puppet on a String, Sandy Shaw bringing it here as we throw it to the early days of Eurovision, black and white, baby, 67, and yet again, like I said in the Cloud R song, you know, just seeing some of the early Eurovision to what it is now, and the production is impressive, and just kind of cool to see. And even here, just 4 years earlier, it's a much more big.
I was going to say that it's only 4 years apart, but you think it's like a decade and a half apart. Yeah, I think, you know, a lot of similarities in the song itself. You know, it's, you know,
that rhythm, you know,
rhythm, and you know,
song.
she's there for him. You know, he's just going to mess her around. You know, love is just like a merry-go-round. And I wonder if one day that you'll say you care if you love me madly. I'll gladly be there like a puppet on a string. I think. There's a couple things were interesting. One, it was hard to hear her voice at times because she got the mic out too far from her, which, you know, nowadays they just fix that easily by turning it up, but no one was helping Sandy by going turn the mic up. And I thought her voice, I don't know what I thought of her voice. When she really went in and like held notes and stuff, it was great. In the normal singing voice, it was just okay for me. But, you know, both songs it's a great battle. What did you think of this one?
No, man, I dug it. I thought it was interesting. I didn't even think we had backing singers until we got the shot of them, and you know, it's almost like there was like a mirror thing rotating behind her, just, you know, to see the 67 production value here, man. But yeah, yet again, a tune that kind of gets stuck in your head. Just
It does, definitely. It's in my head right now.
Like I said, I was like, is that a tuba in there? Whatever the case may be, it definitely stood out, so to speak, man. But there can only be one winner today, Sean. And for me, though I like the puppet on a string, I'm gonna go with the Jack in the Box action with Cloud R. Rogers taking it for me.
Yeah, and I thought I was going to go with that, but I actually, even though, you know, I had a little bit of criticism of Puppet on a String, I got to go with that because that song is still in my head. And I mean, that's the mark of what you're trying to do in these contests, right? It's got staying power. So I'll go Puppet on a String by Sandy Shaw.
All right. Well, we're a house divided here at RTTC today.
We won't battle to the death, though. It'll be all right.
And that's why we need your help, people. Let us know down below which of these two tracks you have coming out on top. And, of course, be sure to show some love to John for suggesting this as well. And we will definitely have more Eurovision, I know.
Sure.
I know John is already kind of planning out for the rest of the year some different really cool
battles.
Good. And, you know, we have a Eurovision playlist where you can check out a bunch of battles that we have already done. That'll be linked at the end screen along with our Patreon page where you can support the channel and also get some perks yourself, song reaction, doing a song battle, or whatever the case may be. And be sure to hit that big thumbs up and red subscribe button as well. Dad, appreciate it as always.
Fun, man.
And until next time, thanks for watching, happy listening, and we will see you.